Today we will be honoring our legends, and I think there's no more fitting way to do this luncheon than to look back at the people who have really worked hard and been passionate about the cause. It's my honor right now to introduce to you Samara Fox. Mayor Anthony Fox was to be with us today, but he's got a few things he's been working on. But he sent a very able person to bring comments. His wife is also a former Florence Crittenton board chair, and so we are delighted. Please welcome. I know I'm not introducing her to many of you because I know you all know her, but to those who have never met her, please welcome Samara Fox.
Thank you, Sonia. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of my husband, Mayor Anthony Fox, and myself, congratulations to Florence Crittenton Services on the 110th anniversary of this agency. What a wonderful accomplishment. Florence Crittenton has provided a safe haven for pregnant girls and women in distress while offering hope and support to improve their lives and the lives of their children. Florence Crittenton Services has had a positive impact on the community, a social impact, and an economic impact. This builds stronger families, a compassionate community, and a stronger community. Today, we are honoring the legends of Florence Crittenton Services. In my eyes, and in the eyes of many Charlotteans and Carolinians, Florence Crittenton is a legend. Having had the honor in the past to serve on the board of directors and as chair of the board, I have personally seen up close just how amazing this agency truly is. I can tell you the impact that Florence Crittenton Services has on our community is directly related to the committed administration and staff, dedicated board of directors and group of volunteers, and tenacious women and girls who come with the desire to improve their lives and the lives of their children. I know that I am a better person, a more compassionate person, as a result of my affiliation with Florence Crittenton Services over the years. Once again, Anthony and I give our heartfelt congratulations to Florence Crittenton Services on the 110th anniversary of this agency and wish you many more. Thank you.
I'd like to call to the stage now the Reverend Dr. Mary Lautenslager. She is known, though, around Florence Crittenton, I understand, as Pastor Mary. She's a community volunteer, she loves music, she travels extensively, and I understand she is a kind-hearted and warm person. Please welcome Dr. Mary Lautenslager to bring us our invocation tonight.
Here with all of you today to celebrate Florence Crittenton Services. I was first introduced to Florence Crittenton Services about 1.5 years ago by Beverly Foster. Beverly had made reservations for a group of women to come down to Florence Crittenton and have lunch and a tour. And I want you to know that tour really touched me. It really changed my life. And I would encourage any of you who have not been on the tour, please to go. It is just amazing the things I learned, all the things that are happening there, to change this world that we live in. Things for the good. Will you join me now as we bow our heads in prayer? We have so much to be thankful for this day. We're thankful to be gathered here to celebrate Florence Crittenton Services through these many years of service to the residents of this community, our entire nation, and even throughout the world. We're grateful for the health care, the child care, parenting skills, and vocational skills that the women are learning through Florence Crittenton. So many are being given a second chance to make a difference in their own lives, those of their children, and to contribute to our community. I've been overwhelmed by the creative skills I have seen these women exhibit. We're grateful too to Myers Park United Methodist Church for their hospitality in hosting us today. Please bless the lunch that the staff of Crittenton Services has provided for us, and the farmers and grocers who helped to provide it as well. We give thanks for all our blessings. Amen.
Well, Pastor Mary mentioned our lunch today is provided by Florence Crittenton Food Services, and we certainly want to thank the dietary staff. They do a fabulous job. Now, before you pop those boxes, we can all do it together as a chorus. I want to make one quick announcement. There's a Camry and an Acura that's illegally parked in the lot out here, and they need to be able to do carpool. So they really need you to go and move those cars. Okay, now all together, we can pop. Okay, and here's the trick. We have so much to get to today. And usually we let you pop and eat for a little bit, but today we're only going to let you pop together, and we're going to continue with our program. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't want to do it, it's too loud, really go ahead. It's okay, let's make sure we've opened it up. And we're going to continue. We call this a working luncheon. I know that Florence Crittenton groups love to fellowship, but we are going to continue with our program. So if I could, I know you're passing around salad dressing. And don't worry, you don't see the cookie there, but we do have those Florence Crittenton cookies that are always so wonderful. If I could call your attention back together as you are eating, and we do want you to go ahead eating, but we do want to continue with our program. I want to begin, first of all, by thanking our sponsors, the people who made it possible for us all to be here today. And what I'm going to ask you to do, if you can, I'm going to read through a list of sponsors. If you can, please hold your applause until we get to the end.